All right, everyone. Here we are with ticker symbol NIO, NEO Inc. And before I jump into this chart, I want to say hi and welcome to all my new viewers. First time coming around this channel. Welcome to this channel. I want to go ahead and say thank you to all my subscribers and everyone that always participates, comments down below, and hits the like button to let me know they watched this video. That's your way to notify me. And just wanted to shout out to all of you guys and welcome to everybody that's here for the first time. I hope you guys find this informative and helpful. So let's jump into this chart. The first thing is very, very bearish run. Even when the bulls have tried to reappear, basically, as we could see here, and it's showing this in the chart, very obvious. Um, very bullish, and then it became bearish. Slight bullish, and now it became bearish. The question is this going to be a very bullish or a slight bullish, and will it turn itself into another bearish trend? As we can see that it's happening um, 2 times in a row since the rejection point of way up here. And this is in the short term. Now, if we go back before that slight bullish run, you could see that it all started since $16.46, the highest point this stock has ever reached. And you could see that right there every single time. And if I do a line, right, and then a slight bullishness, another line, bearish, slight bullishness, bearish. This was more of like a level off. This was more of like a level off. And look what happened. So over time, it's been falling down, and since the recovery or the slight recovery that's kept it above that $10 mark that it reached of a low in the last 2 weeks, it's been holding itself up. But honestly, the question is this trend that's going on, that's happened 2 times in the last couple of days, is it going to continue that way, or could this be the turnaround for the bulls? That's the question. So let's go ahead and eliminate some of these for no confusion, right? And just bear with me as I delete these. The stock actually has been holding itself up quite well in the last couple of days, trying to maintain itself from falling to newer lows, because anything below 1046 will cause newer lows, because that's the lowest point. The pivotal moment for this stock is way up here at 1646, but right now, in a more zoomed in focus, 1376 is actually going to be the slight turnaround of how much more bullish this can be in the short run in between 1376 and 1646. So that's something to keep in mind. But let's go ahead and put this to their new locations, the resistance levels and support level, and the closing price of the stock, right, is pretty close to the 50-day moving average. So the 50-day moving average is catching up to the stock price. And also the bulls made themselves catch up to the 50-day moving average. As the 50-day moving average is slowly falling, they started to bring this stock back up slightly. So that helped, obviously, the bulls a bit. But the question is, will they be able to break through it? And that will be the true turnaround point for them. So we'll have to see that. The most important thing right now to keep in mind is the support level, because if this stock breaks through resistance and uses it as support, they should be on their way to slowly break through the 50-day moving average, causing, obviously, the chart to change from a very bearish chart to a bullish chart. So the support level was 1092. If the bears bring that from 1202, which was the closing price, down to 1092 and they break through it, they just brought this further away from the 50-day moving average and down to bearish territory. Two things can happen. The bulls can try to reappear and bring this one back up, or the bears are continuing to destroy it. They haven't completely wiped out this chart or made this chart unreturnable to newer highs, but in that moment and in those moments, if they break through the support level and bring it below it, and the bulls don't reappear hefty and strong to bring this one back up, the bears are in control, keeping this in bearish territory. Now, the bulls' goal, since the moment they try to bring this back and they're doing a lot of hard work, gathering up, buying stocks and loading up on stocks to see if they can continue this run, they will have to break through 1208. If they can break through 1208, use it as support, they're well on their way to bringing this back to bullish territory, creating an opportunity to break through new highs and new resistance levels and putting themselves over the 50-day moving average, which is 1213. So if the bulls can break through the resistance level of 1208, they're not that far from the 50-day moving average, which then in turn, if they can use that as support, they can work their way to break over the 50-day moving average of 1213, and then they can start to break through new resistance levels if they test it and use it as support. So this is going to be a very interesting one for Monday. We'll see how it plays out. But as always, if you learn something new, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button for me to let me know you watched this video, and share this with your friends and community. And don't forget, this is what's very interesting on what's going on. Every time it hits a high, it's been strongly bearish, and then it hits another high, and then it gets bearish, and it's been on its way down. The only thing that turned this around was this moment where it went from here back up to here and it's leveled off. But it's getting its way closer every day down to that point of 1046 that can change this around and turn it into a very bearish chart. So I keep a very close eye on this as it plays out on Monday. Thank you for watching.